Hello.
We're here.
Oh, we're back.
And it's working.
I don't say that's too
Little known
soon.
fact, Ryan and I have been sitting here ever since yesterday.
Yeah, 24
trying
hours.
to make it work.
Thank you all for tuning in. If you're not watching this live or you're watching this years down the line, maybe decades from now, we did have some problems with the live stream yesterday. YouTube was just having some buffering issues, so we're doing it today. Same great channel, same great game.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, yesterday, I'm just going to say this, wasn't our fault. Plenty of times our live streams have gone awry, totally on us. Yesterday, no. Google, YouTube, get your act together.
Yeah.
And they did. Hopefully this is working today. No one is saying in the comments, this is awful, it's lagging again.
And we didn't get an error message from YouTube this time, luckily.
Figured Google had a couple people on it last night.
Yeah, probably.
They unplugged it, and plugged it back in.
That's all they have to do.
We are playing Citizens of the Spark. By the way, I think there's some people from Thunderworks in the comments. Thank you for joining us. This is on crowdfunding right now, and it is a nice little card game, but it's one of those games where you have I think there's 30 different citizens.
There's some crazy amount, yeah.
I think 30 different citizens, which are these little guys right here, and you take some of it. It's my turn?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to take these two champions.
I figured you would.
And this spark. And I'm going to add the champions here. And then I am going to... I was going to use the champions, but you got rid of the guy.
I did. I got rid of... it just got better. Right, well, it might get better and worse. It might come and go.
Hopefully it will come and go. Stick with us. It's worth it.
And if you're watching this later, you have no idea what they're talking about because you're watching a clear video.
Yeah, that's true. If you're watching this after the fact, you're like, what do you mean buffering? All right, I am going to... Should I use even something?
Hey, you don't have to use an action. I wanted to use my action because I wanted to get those points, and I'm hoping more scientists come out.
Huh. The only one I could use is this one, really, to any avail. But I don't think I'm going to use one, so I'm good. So we add a spark here.
Yep.
And here. And get two more.
Ooh.
Ooh, the champions are coming out early.
Champion and Scout, huh? And this comes with the two here. Champions are coming out early. I'm going to take the champion and the outcast here in the middle.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Don't
touch anything.
We're going to knock on wood. We won't touch anything.
So I took the champion and the outcast. I'm going to use the champion. Gain 1 point for every red sword in your neighbor's city. You have 5.
5.
So there's 5 there.
My champion
strategy
backfired on me.
Unfortunately, this outcast is going to lose me points at the end of the game if I can't get rid of him.
So, spark, card.
Yep.
I have to say, the game... Oh, you know what we haven't been doing?
What have we not been doing?
We haven't been following, although I don't think we could have.
I don't think there's... Oh, you could have.
I could with the champion, but you don't have any reds, so I'm not going to follow.
Yeah. You're right. I should pause and give you the option to follow if you have the same type of card as I do.
Indeed.
Which we might soon because there's a bunch of scouts and bandits out.
I have to take this champion again, just because I don't want you to just soak up another few points. I feel that. Scout. And this spark. And I am going to use the scout, I believe. I gained 3 sparks, so I've got
a 5.
2. I'm going to take this guy, and then it says place X number of cards from the deck. I have 2 of these, so I'm going to
place
get 2
guys.
cards. And I've got a rancher. Ooh, and an outcast, unfortunately. Don't want that. Don't want that.
No, you don't want the outcast. The outcast is bad. So.
But hopefully that'll juice up other actions.
Yeah, this one's looking pretty good. That's got 3 attached to it, but...
It has a outcast.
Scout.
No one wants... Oh, scout.
2 scouts.
Scout.
Well, I might do that.
I can't imagine you not doing that, honestly.
Well, I could end up with another outcast. I will scout. And I really want to use my bandit, but it says take spark from each player whose city has more of these economic symbols than you, and you have 1 and I have 2, so that's bad. I will scout. I'm also scouting at 2, so I'm going to put this back and take a 5, and I get to add 2 cards from the deck. Let's hope for a scientist. Oh, lucky.
No.
Oh, boo. Another outcast.
Boo to the outcast.
The outcast is worth negative points. You've got to try to find a way to get rid of the outcasts. All right.
Oh, interesting.
2 more cards. I know.
Oh, he's only interesting.
1 rancher.
Yep.
And another scout. We're scout heavy today. That rancher's good for you.
Rancher's not bad. Although I gotta say, oof. For each opponent who has a city with, oh, so you can't really take him and do anything with it.
No, I can't.
I will take this. Oh, I do like that rancher. I think I'm going to take this, though.
Yeah.
And I'm going to scout and add this advisor.
Okay, now I might actually be able to follow based on which action you take.
That is true. I'm going to... Oof. I'm going to scout. So I'll get rid of this 1 scout. I get 3.
I'm actually not going to follow.
And get 2 cards. No outcasts.
Ooh, another rancher.
Nice.
And a bandit. Man, that worked out well.
Yeah, this game's cool. Like when I heard this game described at Gen Con, I was like, oh, that's a cool concept. I mean, there's been other games where you have different factions and you choose some and you shuffle them up, but the speed with which this plays and what's going on is pretty fun. Ooh, can't avoid the outcasts.
Wow, that's bad.
Did it stop?
I don't think so. It might have stopped for you. Like I said, it's
oh, I hope not.
All right, I'm going to take the scout and the rancher. I can't let you have that rancher.
Let us know in the comments if you're actually seeing anything. Of course, if you aren't, you're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing this
anyway. So yes, Deadpan. That's another thing that's been happening. It happened to my friend yesterday. The stream, like, people could not rewind their live. It's just all part of this whole streaming issue.
You probably can't rewind during the stream, but it will all be there. It will be
eventually. When it's done, it will be there.
Okay, thank you, Thunderworks. It's going smoothly.
Smoothly enough. I'm going to use this scout, so you will be able to follow if you want.
What did you take?
I took the scout and the rancher down at the bottom.
Okay.
So the scout says I can gain 3, so I'll gain my 3. And then I can place 2 from the deck. So let's get 1, 2.
What you got?
A scout and a bandit, second bandit. And now you can follow scout if you want.
I don't think I'm going to follow scout.
Nobody wants the bandit and outcast hanging out there.
Did you follow me?
No.
Has anyone followed anyone?
The problem is with the bandits. You have 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's more out here, but if I take the bandit, I'm not going to be able to use him.
Yeah, so I am going to... Oh.
Let's get 2 more cards.
Did we get gems?
Yeah, we did get the spark out.
Rather.
Oh, a scientist. And an advisor.
Scientist and an advisor. Ooh, this is interesting. Interesting. I'm actually going to take these, oddly enough.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add the scout here. I'm going to add the outcast here. And then I'm going to use the bandit. Take points from each opponent whose city has more than you.
And I have 4. More,
so I'm going to just get the bandit for 3 points.
You're going to take 3 from me? You take it from me.
Oh, I do?
It says steal it from them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice swing.
All right. So what's next? Ooh, another advisor.
And an advisor.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty solid. I mean, that's 12
But I'm going to take the scientist and this advisor here.
That's plenty, I guess.
So I'm going to add my scientist to my 3 scientists, but I'm going to use him because 3 is the max, so I might as well use him. And it's going to give me 15 points. So there's no reason not to. And then it discards a card from my city. So I'm going to get rid of one of those outcasts that's hanging out here. Yeah, kick him out.
He's a pretty good guy. If you get to know him.
The scientist made the outcast disappear. And we're not going to talk about how or why that happened. Oh, and I got that one. All right, that's it for me. Yes, David definitely can hammer me with the bandits now.
I did.
Well, you can. You can continue to if you wanted to.
All right, a champion and a rancher.
Yeah, 3 is the maximum. 3 is the maximum strength. I don't know that there's really a benefit to holding onto them unless you're waiting for like the right time. But like with the scientist, it's 15 points, so you might as well just use them.
Well, not to mention, if you have more, you can just use it again at the full power.
Oh, you've got a tough choice here.
Yeah. I'm taking this.
Yeah, that's kind of
where
I
you have the champion.
know.
It's ridiculous.
It's going to give me a lot of points if you give me the champion.
I'm going to put the rancher here, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the rancher.
Yep.
The rancher says gain points in your city.
Oh, yeah, you just got to...
for 2 points for every gold seal.
Yeah, you got a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
that's
20
points.
Oh, I'll take a 25.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. I should probably do the same thing just to clear up some space.
That was fun.
That was a big turn.
Oh, do you have a rancher?
I do, but I'm not going to follow. He only gives me 1 point for every 2. That's not so good.
I feel like we must be out of outcasts, or pretty close.
Okay, well, I'm going to take the advisors. Even though this does...
Yeah, Andy, for some reason, there was an issue with streaming on YouTube's end.
Yep.
Yesterday and today. Thankfully, it's not super laggy. It has been a little bit. But if you try to scroll back, you can't see it in real time. So you'll have to wait to see the whole thing until afterwards.
All right.
More cards?
Yeah, we're getting close to the end.
We are getting close.
Ooh, another champion.
God, I can't. It's like I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Like I have to take the champion.
Well, I've got red now, so you'll get some significant points for it. Not as many as I would get, but you're right.
That is true.
You can't let me have the champion.
I'm going to take these.
You cannot let me have it.
And then I am actually going to... Is that my first scientist?
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of a champion and get 3 points for every red thing.
That's 9 points.
That's not bad.
No, not bad.
What are there here? 10s?
Yeah, there's 10s. All right, let's see what else comes out. Wait, we got to put the singles out.
Spark it up, baby.
What do we got?
Another scout and a scientist. Oh, there's your silly scientists.
Actually, I'm going to take this. This is getting too juicy up here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. So that seems too good to pass up.
That outcast.
I know.
Outcast had a big wallet.
Outcast. And the bandit. And I'm going to trigger...
Outcast and the bandit. That sounds like a 1980s
It does sound like a
movie.
show.
Like Tango and Cash.
I'm going to trigger my scientist for 10 points.
Thank you. Yeah, everyone who missed, Thunderworks is going to
get rid of this
wonderfully
outcast.
describe the beginning of the game. We could too, I suppose.
So do you want to, if you want to follow with your scientist, you can. I played my scientist.
I get 7 points?
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Did we add gems?
Nope.
Clearly
Spark.
Not. Spark.
Wasn't that a Burt Reynolds movie? It sounds like it would have been.
I mean, Smokey and the Bandit, for sure.
Oh, dang.
Oh, boy. I got to do this.
I know. You're getting so many points from those ranchers.
I'm getting another outcast, but my rancher I'm going to use and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22.
22 points.
22 points.
Here, give the 3 back. And because there's a 25er. Ooh, and we're getting close to the end of the deck. You got 60 points.
Well, you've got...
No, not 60.
You got 30... Okay.
Close to it.
You do actually have exactly 60.
Okay, well, still behind. I can't let you get
65.
I cannot let you get another... Problem is you can keep triggering your ranchers. Outcast and another advisor. I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that, so I'm going to go here.
I'm going to lose a lot of points
bit.
for these outcasts, though.
Scout and scientist. Do I want to do the scout? It gets me 3 and then 3 cards added. That would like rush the end of the game. Oh boy. Is the game in when the deck is empty or when we can't refill? I want to double check.
We will find out in the rules.
I'm going to double check.
Outcast costs you points at the end of the
when
game,
the citizen
but meanwhile
deck
the ranchers
runs out. When it runs out, so I don't want to do the scout. I'll do the scientist again for 10 more points.
Solid.
Try to make that and get rid of that outcast.
That was huge, actually. Because I wanted that scientist so that I could get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey!
I need a not to be another rancher.
Oh, this is perfect, actually. I'm taking the scientist and the advisor.
Yep.
I'll place the advisor here and the scientist here. And I'm actually going to use the scientist.
Yep, for 10 points.
For 10 points. And get rid of one of those outcasts. Because those outcasts are going to be disastrous. I mean, they still are going to be pretty rude to me at the end of the game.
Scientist and ooh, I cannot let you have that rancher.
Oof. You could.
No, I can't. So your turn. Oh, we might have miscounted by 1 card because there should be 2 cards left and there's only 1 card in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I will take the scientist and the rancher because I don't want you to get all those points.
Actually, no. It should. It might not be complete because the scout lets you take variable numbers of cards.
That's right.
Yeah, check to see how that works.
Yeah, it says that ends the game.
What does?
When the citizen deck runs out, immediately shuffle the discard pile and place it face down to create a new deck. Play until each player has the same number of turns.
You started?
I did. So the rancher gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
So this is after
points.
your turn, right?
Yeah, it would be after.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 economic symbols. I have way too many. This is 1 point per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is 10. I'm going to do the scientist.
Also, for those of you who are wondering, we will probably stick around since this is pretty fast.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
And play another one. We have the tactical deck over there, although we're going to have to get all the bandits because they're part of it.
So do that. So I got to get rid of something. I will get rid of this bandit.
Which one did you do?
I did the scientist. So if you want to follow with your scientist, you can.
I actually am going to follow with my scientist to get 7 points.
Yep. Oh, well, you're taking an outcast no matter what you do. It's unfortunate.
Oh, that's why I'm getting rid of one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that stinks. What's the bandit going to do for me?
You can steal from me. You'd be able to steal. Oh, you'd be stealing 3.
Oh, just 3 points?
Yeah.
Although it's a 6 point, okay.
I could see the Valeria vibes.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't want an outcast, Brian.
Well, you have to take a card. That part is not optional. The action is optional, but taking the card is not.
I'm going to take... maybe I don't understand, but are each of the advisors going to gain
No, it's
that?
total.
Okay. But these points were too much.
Too much?
Too much.
I mean, you don't lose a ton of points from the outcast.
Add the advisor.
All right, and that is it. That's the end of the game.
Oh, did you ever use the bandit on me?
No, I never could. You had more guys than I could
Because the advisor is a reactionary thing.
You can
that
use
lets
it.
You get stuff.
You block it, or
I get to use a thing though.
Oh, you get to use a thing.
I mean, I took cards. Now I get to use one.
Oh yeah, you haven't used one yet. I'm sorry.
And the rancher is actually going to get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. This one is going to get me 9.
And I can't follow that
one,
so that's your better bet.
I'll use my champion to get 9 points.
That's a better bet.
And that's the game.
So,
and then end game scoring.
1 point for every citizen in your city. I have 11.
I've got 13.
Ooh, that's bad for me. Okay, and then for citizens with in-game scoring, I think we both have a full set of advisors, so that's 20 points for each of us.
20 points for each.
And then you have 2 outcasts, so you lose 1 point for every person you have in your city.
1 point for every person? Twice or just once?
Just once. It's all just one time. You don't ever do it for each person. That's just the strength of your stack.
I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
should be 13 still. So you'll lose 13.
Yeah.
And then we count it up.
All right. I don't know what it's going to be.
I don't either.
I've got 118.
I have 113.
Oh! These aren't yours?
No. those bandits really helped. I mean, that made the difference.
118 to 113. Yeah. I like that score. Yeah. So we're going to reset here. I'm going to go back to the main screen so you can see our lovely faces.
Yeah, you might have missed it earlier because if it was still buffering in the beginning. But I'm glad we powered through. So the bandits come out.
Yes, yeah, I need all bandits.
We're going to make a new deck here.
Which won't take us very long.
No, not at all. Good. I don't know if that's you say good close score. Is it good that it's close, or were those actual good scores? This is where they said that his high score was like 400 points. You never know.
Yeah, I think they're talking about the closeness of the scores. Thunderworks game, what's a good score with the starter set?
That might be a good score with the starter set. I think some of the sets
it's really a tactical game, so it all depends on what comes
It all depends on the cards. Some card sets, too, are going to have a higher potential for scoring.
I believe, there should be 10.
Yep, 10.
All right, now I'm going to have to...
Shuffle this.
I'm going to kind of distribute them and shuffle them as well.
Okay.
Well, it's because the other ones have been shuffled.
Shuffle them in.
Yeah, that was faster than I anticipated.
Yeah, it's at 2 players. It's definitely not a long game. And here, well, do I start again because I lost, or do you start because you won?
We'll let you start.
Excellent. Didn't help me last time, but excellent.
Everyone still watching I assume we didn't hear any more about the buffering or the lagging, so I assume that was okay.
Wow, he's seen games where people got over 300 points. Ooh, it's about the variety of the cards. Some of these cards might have wildly different earning potential. And this new set, you're going to see how different our game plays.
Smooth as butter.
Ooh,
nice.
Like butter.
That I like. I mean, that's a robust description of how smooth it is. I like that.
All right, and so we're gonna.
Like if you said smooth as like artisanal mashed potatoes.
What about cheesecloth? Smooth as cheesecloth.
Cheesecloth.
Yeah.
Is that what they say? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so Michael Joyce and.
No more legging up to the beginning. Beat. Well, it just,
Bit stuttery video. Audio is smooth.
That's good. Hey, that's good.
That's just our voices.
Audio.
That's just our voices.
Welcome to the smooth sounds of MVM.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we're going to deal out 4 cards to each of us to start. Of those 4, we're going to pick 2. You didn't see this on camera for the first game, so this is a little sneak peek, a little bonus peek.
Ooh.
We're going to choose content. 2 of the 4 to put out.
And we're not even charging you anything for this content. 100% free.
That's true.
I mean, except for your time. What do we need?
4.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and play these out here.
Oh. I don't know what this icon is. This is a new icon. We might have to look up some of these icons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, they're right here.
That's true.
Oh, any guild card. Okay, any guild card.
That is true. This is a whole new set, and we don't know what they mean. So, Thunderworks, I hope you're still with us, because you can help us.
Oh, interesting. This is an interesting... so we'll have some new things come up, and when they come up, we'll talk about them. I'm going to keep the terms open.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm going to take him. Ooh, actually. A quick question. Okay. Thunderworks, if you're listening.
Ooh.
The 2 cards that we start with, do the effects, if there's a when played effect, does it happen?
I doubt it.
I would think it must, though, because otherwise all of these cards are converted when played.
That's true.
Otherwise...
Okay, yeah, but you can't convert if you don't have anything else.
No. This just says convert this card when played.
Yeah, but you have to have another pile to add it to when you convert it. You have to be able to add it. So I guess if you played it second.
Oh, I see what you...
Yeah.
What do you mean you have to have another pile to convert? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That is a rule. You have to. You can't convert unless you have something else.
Yes. If you ever have a stack that's just a converted card, it gets discarded. So
yeah. So there's this new concept of converting, which basically puts it as a kind of generic.
Yeah.
But you put it in another pile. So if that's the case, I might not take the pupil.
I'm going to go with this executioner because that is some cool art. And I'm going to go with the judge.
Yeah, I'm going with the judge.
Oh, you had a judge as well. All right, there you go.
Judge and the recruiter.
Oh, if you tell all 4 of them, you get a special, you get to redraw your starting hand.
Yeah, if you get a 4 of a kind.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get to, you have to. Because otherwise it'd be great to get 4 of a kind.
All right, discard 15 cards for a 2-player game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see what we got. Another recruiter, a pupil. Ooh.
Yeah, you discard 15 cards if you're playing with 3 or less, right?
Yes.
Something like that?
It's based on the number of people. Oh, that would have been great for me last time, the merchant. So we've seen the bandit. The merchant gives you points for having those economic symbols. The pupil can convert, which turns it face down into another one.
And we have another one, the recruiter, which gives you points for your converted cards.
Oh, this could be really bad. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be mean. This is a mean set you chose. I'm gonna take the pupil and the executioner. The pupil convert this, and then gain 1 per person, per citizen and converted citizen in that stack. So I'm gonna add it to the judge. So this is effectively like having a second judge, and I'll get 2 spark. Then my executioner comes. And I'm going to use the executioner. All opponents must discard 2 citizens.
Oh.
Yeah,
that is rough.
But all executioners get discarded during cleanup. So that means I lose my whole stack of executioners. So you can't just, like I can't do it again. I got to get a whole new set of executioners.
That makes some sense.
But yeah, I know that was a little rough. I'm sorry. Said that was a little mean.
Brutal early game move.
Yeah, that was a little brutal.
Yes, indeed. That's the
but
kind of
I didn't want you doing it.
Ryan
I didn't want you doing it to me.
You'd never see. I wouldn't have done it because I had plans. No, because there's so many of these green icons that the judge was pretty attractive.
I thought about it. I really thought about the
although
judge.
5 points.
I was trying to get 3 judges, but there's not another judge, so.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to take these.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to play the recruiter.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play the pupil, and this gets converted, right?
Yep. It becomes the second recruiter. Gain 1 point for every, it's basically saying for every citizen and converted citizen in the stack. Right. So you also have 2, so you get 2 points. It was so brutal I made the video lag again. Wow, that's epic. And then are you going to choose to use that recruiter action?
Oh,
you really can't.
Why not?
Because
convert one card for the assembly.
Yeah.
This is the assembly.
Yeah, but they'll all get discarded if you... A convert can never be alone in a pile.
Oh, I see. And replace it from the deck. Gain
but you'd get
points
you'd get 4 points.
Yeah, what are you saying? Why couldn't I do that?
Because as soon as you use the recruiter, this card is going to get discarded.
I see what you're saying.
So if you convert a second one, it will also get discarded.
I'm good.
Yeah, if a stack consists of only current converted citizen cards, discard it after the action.
Merchant and a bandit. It's kind of funny. The merchant has a bandit right next to him in both rows.
I was hoping there'd be
bandits everywhere.
We lost all of our greens for our judges. I'm going to take the bandit and the politician. I don't think I will ever be able to use this bandit again. So bandit and politician. Gain points if your city has more combined economics and government. Well, I will take the judge and the recruiter. So it's my 3rd judge, and I will take the recruiter, and I will use the recruiter, convert 1 from the assembly, and replace it from the deck. Gain points in your city for converted cards. So I will convert the executioner, put him underneath the politician, and I have 2 converted, and he gives me 2 points per, so I'll take 4 points. And then, yeah, this one does need to get replaced.
That gets replaced.
And that guy goes.
That guy goes.
Then we're going to add 1 here, and let's see what's new.
Another
executioner. Oh.
Yeah, but it's, again, you're getting rid of all of them. So 1's as good as, although that's not true. You get rid of 2.
You can get rid of up to 3.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
The politician says gain points if your city has more blank and blank combined than one of your neighbor's city. You have more of that by far, but you won't necessarily if I execute 2 people.
That's true.
Although, I assume you can execute the converts, right?
Yeah, I mean, it says, it says any variable citizen. I'm assuming that they count as citizens for that. Are considered citizens for actions. Yep.
Okay, well then I feel like I have to do this. Take the politicians.
Yeah.
Do you have, no, I have more of that. I will use the merchant and get 1 point for each of these symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points. Not huge.
No, not bad though.
Boy, it does feel wild. I mean, this is like
wildly
a
different.
Totally different game.
All right, let's get 2 more. Politician.
Did you spark them up?
I did. 2 more politicians.
Oh.
Oh boy. I could get 15 points from that politician.
Yes, you could. Well, it says gain points if your city has more of those things. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'll have 9.
Oh, with them.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's what I want. I could steal 4 from you with the bandit. I might do that instead.
Merchant and the bandit?
No, I'll take the 2 politicians. And that seems better. And I'll use 1 to get 10 points. No, 15 points, because I've got 3.
Yeah.
So 10, 5. Yeah, I mean, that might not have been as smart as stealing from you, but...
Did you spark those up?
I am in the process. So I got 1 there, and I got 1 there. Man. Okay. Another pupil. All right, I like that pupil. Tough choices.
It is tough choices. I think I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And take this recruiter, and this pupil gets flipped over.
Yep, and becomes something else.
Becomes something else?
Converts, and then you'll get points for the stack, so. That's 3 points. Yeah, 1 per.
Yeah, I guess.
3 points seems good.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about the longer term strategy there. And then I'm going to use, how many do you have? 7? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
we both have 7.
I don't think that would qualify then. So I'm going to use the recruiter.
Recruiter seems good.
I get to convert 1 from the assembly. I'm going to recruit. Doesn't really matter to do the executioner. So I'm going to get rid of this merchant.
No, it converts.
Oh, that's right. Convert this merchant. I'm going to convert him into a recruiter, actually.
Yep. And then get 4
and replace
points.
it from the deck, and then I get 4 points per converted person.
So that's 12.
Yes.
That's crazy. All right, take from each opponent whose city has more economics than you. I have 1, 2, 3. You have 1, 2, 3. We're the same. I need you to get more of those economic symbols.
It is a fascinatingly variable game. Like
Judge,
just playing the other deck and now playing this deck, it's just like so wildly different.
All right, I'm gonna take the executioners because I'm tired of this. I'm gonna use my executioners to make you kill 2 people. Execute 2 of your guys.
I will kill a bandit, and I will kill a politician.
All right, and then I put them out. We got the new cards. Another executioner and another politician.
Okay, okay. Interesting. The judge is weird.
Yeah.
Particularly because you're like taking it away from. Yeah,
right.
It's
that first round. I was like, oh, there will be a lot of green out, and there hasn't been since. So that was a mistake.
There hasn't been a lot.
Could have used it early. Didn't.
Well. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take these bandits with all these points.
Okay.
And place them here. And then I'm going to use a bandit. Take points.
You can't steal from me, though.
Oh, do I have more now?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I have 3.
I have 3.
Ugh.
It's tough to use the bandits. You got to, like, wait for them to build up.
I'm not going to use anything then.
All right.
Nothing.
Let's see what comes out. More green. More green. Ooh. Okay. That's juicy. I'll take this top row, the politician and the executioner. I think. Yeah, I'll take the politician
20 points.
And this thing and the executioner. And I will use the judge. Yeah, it's 5, 10, 15, 20 points for the judge.
Here comes the judge.
Here comes the judge. He's making judgments.
Spark it up, baby. This is a fast game.
It is so fast.
The pupil.
And it's like, I want to try out all the different combinations.
And
oh,
the
2 pupils. Not bad.
I'm going to take these guys. Add the politician there. And the recruiter here. And I am going to use the recruiter.
Yep.
To convert one of these guys. I'll convert a judge. Where do I want the judge? I think I'll put him under the... Ooh, yeah.
Under the politician? Yeah?
Yeah. Under the politician. And the recruiter there, and then I'm going to use the recruiter.
Yep.
And get 4 points.
Hey, didn't you just use the recruiter to convert?
No,
Oh, is that the pupil that you converted just now?
No, I took. You're right. I took a.
Yeah.
Something and converted it here.
And then you'll get 4 points per converted.
I see. So I'm discarding this though.
Yeah, which is 16. Which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right, and then we got to replace the one that you converted with another recruiter. Add 2 more. And 2 more here. Oh boy.
Whew.
All right.
This session feels more nerve-wracking.
I'm going to take the judge and the recruiter. And these 4 points.
That is the true magic of this game.
Is how different it feels?
Yeah.
I'm going to use the judge. It's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh my gosh, you're going to destroy me.
I'm judging you is all I'm doing. I'm
judging you.
I'm judging you and finding you guilty. All right, 2 more cards. Yes, and that's what it comes through, Thunderworks. It comes through immediately, that feeling. Yeah, this one definitely feels a little bit more anxiety-inducing than the first set did. The first set felt like a nice, calm little tableau. Now it's like we've got executioners and politicians and...
the recruiter, if I were to use this...
Then that whole stack goes away.
When?
At the end of the action.
Okay, at the end of the action. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to get these pupils.
Yeah.
And they both convert, and then I gain a point per convert, so that's going to be 4 points. I'm going to do it there again.
For 5?
For 5, so 9 points. I am abusing the recruiter. 9 points,
9 points,
I say?
Yep. And then, then you get to make an action.
What's the politician? Do I have more of those things? Probably not.
No, you do not.
But you have more of those things?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. I did not do that on purpose. I was not counting.
So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
24 points. 24, right?
24 points.
Yeah, that's quite a few points. Yeah, there is definitely a push your luck element with the judge.
I'm actually going to wait.
All right, so add 2 more. Spark, and what do we have here? Recruiter and Executioner. I'll take the Recruiter and Executioner.
Of course.
Well, it gives me some options here. And I don't want to use my Judge. I guess I'll use my Politician. I have more than you, so I get 15 points.
Oh, this is a big swingy game, this one.
Well, it didn't start off with a lot of points, but now we're kind of building into them. Sorry, let me put the Spark out. What do you got? Okay, well, maybe you have to refresh.
If you're having problems, maybe you do that, and maybe it'll be better. Thank you for sharing that, Michael.
Pupil and Merchant.
Lame.
Yeah, YouTube's having all kinds of issues lately. It's been going for a couple days now. I was seeing even reports back from Tuesday of people complaining about their stream issues. So we'll see. Hopefully it's back up next week.
I'll take these guys. I'm going to play the Merchant here. And then I will play Pupil here again.
Into your giant stack.
And get, what, 6 points?
6 points, right? Because it was 5 last time.
Yeah.
That's a good point engine.
It's interesting.
All right, and then
it's different.
Are you doing an action?
Oh.
I will add the Spark.
3, 4, 5.
I have not been able to follow you for any actions. We have not been doing a good job of following each other, but I'm waiting for you to use that recruit.
I have 8 of those icons. You have more than that?
I have 8.
Of the green and gray?
Of the green and gray, I have 8.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, these are really hard ones to follow because it's like that one you have to have the most, and that your opponent will not be able to follow that. Like the bandit and the politician can't really be followed.
And we're getting down to it.
Yeah, we are getting down to it.
Do I have more of those though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have 1, 2, 3. You have more than me.
All right. Well,
you want to have less than me. You need to have less.
Take each opponent. That has more than you.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm just doing this and getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
I mean, that's good. 5 points is good.
It's not nothing. It's not nothing.
All right. I already replaced it, and then we got 2 more cards. A bandit and a merchant. Another bandit. I'm going to go here with the merchant and the executioner.
Did you just pay Gem Sparks?
No.
Oh, you just dropped Sparks in there.
Yeah, because I had already done it. I forgot I'd already added. I'm going to use my 3 executioners to execute 3 of your people. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to go.
Oh, I can get rid of
yeah, you can get rid of those guys.
I think I will get rid of this guy.
Let's go 1 and 1.
It looks fantastic. I hope that you're talking about the stream.
I think they're talking about the game, but they might be talking about both.
We need more sharks to fix the stream. Or just...
Let it cook for 1 minute and then watch. Yeah.
All right. My turn?
Yep.